Like, comment, share, subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you know when the next video drops. And follow me on other social platforms. Alright, fuck the intro. Let's get into the video. What's good, y'all? It's Mufasa Uncaged, and y'all know what time it is. I'm hitting y'all with another installment of Is It Worth It game reviews. Now, the game review I'm doing today is Star Wars Outlaws. I know a lot of y'all probably made a pass on it, wasn't hyped for it, but hey, I'm here to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly on this game. But now, without further ado, fuck the intro, let's get into the video. The story for Star Wars Outlaws is set between episodes 5 and 6. In this story, we are introduced to Kay Vest. At a young age, she's been trained to be a thief by her mother. Now, on her own, she's a thief looking for a come-up and to make a name for herself in the criminal underworld. Kay is given a job that happens to go wrong and is put in the crosshairs of one of the notorious underbosses. She then gets a big bounty on her head and is on the run. While on the run, she comes across the guy who's willing to help her in the situation out as long as she joins his crew. Seeing as she has no choice, she joins up with him along with a droid named ND5. Kay and ND5 are tasked with putting together a crew that will help them with their goal. But Kay must be aware on who she can trust in the underworld of criminals while learning along the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
When it comes to gameplay for this game, you'll be sneaking around on missions and sometimes you won't have to. With stealth gameplay, you'll have the help from your loyal companion Nix, who can distract enemies and jump on their faces while you set up a sneak attack. Nix also acts as eagle vision in this game, which will help you see where enemies are and hidden stashes are at. There's also a hacking where you'll have to get the right shapes in correct order, and lockpicking in here, you'll have to just be on point by listening to the beat and catch the rhythm of it to unlock certain doors. For the going loud gameplay, your trusty blaster pistol will be your main weapon. As you upgrade the blaster pistol, you get 3 different types of alternate shots. The plasma is your regular laser shot, which can be upgraded to have rapid shots that shoot faster. The ion shot is used for electrocuting enemies and opening new pathways. The power shot charges up and can blast multiple enemies or blast rocks that happen to be in your way. You can pick up other weapons you can use in gunfights, but they're only temporary and can't be equipped in your loadout. Kay also has customization with her clothes, along with Nix. Her clothes come along with bonuses that give you a slight advantage in combat. Your choice of transportation on planets will be your speeder. Your speeder can be upgraded and also customized with different paint jobs. You can do the same thing with your ship too. You can equip new rockets and blasters on it along with counter defenses. Kay's personal upgrades are acquired by doing certain actions or having materials to craft them instead of obtaining skill points for taking down enemies. You'll first have to meet with the person, you do a mission for them, and then you will have access to these new skills. One of Kay's special skills lets you mark multiple enemies and shoot them, as if you're using Deadeye from Red Dead Redemption. You can also do this while on the speeder. There's 4 planets to travel to and explore. 2 of them allow an open world exploration that lets you travel on, and 1 lets you walk around in one town. When roaming around in town, you'll encounter strangers that'll have work for you or intel on something you can find. If you're looking for something to do around town, you can bet on horse races or play cards, or sabak as they call them. You'll also see that the crime syndicates have turfs on different parts of the map. You'll have to build a reputation with them so you'll gain access on their turf, or if you're on bad terms, then you'll have to sneak in. Gaining reputation with the syndicates works like this. There are brokers that are under the crime bosses that will give you side missions to do in order to gain a reputation with the other crime syndicates. After completing the mission, you are met with a choice to either finish the contract or go behind their back and make a deal with another syndicate. If you decide to do that, you'll affect your reputation with other syndicates. There are other ways for you to affect your reputation. For instance, you can sell intel to gangs that'll boost your reputation. Helping them out with random events could also help too. Gaining a better reputation with syndicates rewards you with deals from their merchants, access to contracts, special parts for upgrades, and new gear. If you just want to be that itch that the syndicates can't get out of their ass, there's plenty of ways to go on about it. You can just straight up fight them, steal from them, break in restricted areas, or family contracts will have you on the syndicate's bad side. Being on the syndicate's bad side can result in you getting bad deals, not getting access to brokers for contracts, or even them shooting you on sight. This game is about being an outlaw, so expect the Imperial Empire to chase you when coming across them. They will also have territorial parts on the map as well. When you encounter the Empire, you will gain a wanted level just like in GTA, and the more you go on Rampage, the higher your wanted level goes up. Eventually, when you get to the highest wanted level, they'll launch a manhunt after you and send a Death Trooper squad for you. You can avoid this by either laying low or clearing your name by hacking into an Imperial Empire computer at the Death Troopers camp. The space exploration in here is cool. You're able to explore the orbit of space that's around the 4 planets with no loading screen stopping you when you take off or landing on a planet. In space, you're either doing contracts for the Syndicate, finding cargo, or having dogfights. You'll also come across random events like helping out ships under attack by pirates, or seeing a dogfight between Syndicates or the Empire. I don't really do dogfights, but in here I didn't mind them. As you do dogfights, you'll have to know when to pick your fights, or you can get overwhelmed by enemies if not well equipped. You'll be flying around meteor fields and random debris while fighting that will test your pilot skills. You can get a wanted level while in space too. Now, definitely there are some things that would have made this game better. I know people like to shit on Ubisoft for every bug and glitch in their games. What I say to that is, it isn't a Ubisoft game unless it has bugs in it.
Really? Yep. Ubisoft AI, people.
So I won't touch on that because they weren't game breaking or anything like that. One of the things that I think developers should have done was let you steal other vehicles. The game is called Outlaws. We're already doing criminal crimes as it is. Why not let us drive other vehicles? I'm not saying it has to be like GTA, but if I'm a thief, then let me embrace it. I'm just saying, I would have liked to try out the other vehicles in here. I found the search area missions to be annoying. Having to look for something small in a certain radius got annoying to me because I will be lost and it got repetitive after a while. I think they could have done a little bit more better with the Syndicate's reputation. I would have thought the underbosses of these syndicates would have been used more, but you don't really interact with them much throughout the story. I wish they would have let you keep other weapons on you too. The rifles on here shoot better and pack more of a punch than your blaster that got a switch on. Let me keep the blaster on my hip and have a rifle strapped on my back. As we look at Ubisoft's track record from the past couple years, it hasn't been looking good for them. This year alone, they done had underperformed games drop back to back. Prince of Persia, which I heard that people liked it, but it didn't sell well. Skull and Bones, a game that was in development hell for years, and to be the first quadruple A game title flop from Ubisoft. X-Defiant is close to getting the axe if they can't get it together, and this game also underperformed as well. Assassin's Creed Shadows has also just been pushed back a couple months because of Ghost of Yotei, or Yotai, however you pronounce it, I'm sorry, got revealed, and they gotta make sure that they get that one right. So with all that information, can Ubisoft afford to do just good?
Nope.
They need to do amazing and better if they want to keep themselves afloat. They need to knock it out the park with Assassin's Creed Shadows. I will say this though, I enjoyed this game more than that Avatar game they dropped last year. I can see this game might not be the Star Wars game all the fans want to play, but I don't mind that Ubisoft decided to go and do a criminal story and not someone else who has force powers. What I would have thought would have been cool about the end of this game is to see Kay and Cal come together and they having a conversation. I don't know about what, but I just think it would have been a cool Easter egg and a cameo and them actually bringing these two stories together. I would have liked to see how that canceled Mandalorian game would have been like, or that other Star Wars game that got canceled that was going to be made by the creator of Uncharted. And how many of y'all remember Star Wars 1313? Now that I think about it, what is the word on that Star Wars Eclipse game? Where is that at? But the real question you always have at the end of these reviews, is it worth it? And as always, I leave it to you guys. What are your thoughts on Star Wars Outlaws? Tell me in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What could have been better about it? Let me know. If you stayed to the end of this video, I appreciate that. I will also appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Or checking out my other content is also how to help a brother move up in that algorithm and boost up them views. You can also check out my other content on my other social platforms. That will be in the description below. I also have a Discord. You can find that in the description below too. If you're ever looking to talk about gaming, anime, or just looking for some people to play the games with, then holla at your boy. Just don't be on no weird shit, alright? That's how you get your ass kicked out. But anyway, I'm gonna roll out on this one. That's all I got to say for now. I'll see y'all in the next video. This is Mufasa Uncaged, and I'm out.